calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll try and run again with Blue. And he'll be tackled right about the 35. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down, avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Throwing, Prescott. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And he is going to lose yardage here. Incompletion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
3rd down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And he's got some space here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And yet again, it's McLaurin. And it's a room to maneuver. It is out of bounds, but not before he he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Back to throw now on first down. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's got the touchdown, but he's got the first down. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing out for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. This is Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Trap 50, trap 50.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Donovan Ezeraku. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Let's go now. 18, run. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off play action. Whitfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Terry McLaurin for the lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Minnesota's kick team running in, the Vikings move it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule. But you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. First down, and they go right back to blue. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Look at this defense for the Vikings. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Prescott. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run for it. Here's Blue. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. On play action, Prescott. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jonathan Grenard in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And the Vikings.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The Vikings at 9-2 to start play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again. He's got it.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Move. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Weaver. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Back to throw again. Open man, that's Felton. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
2nd and 1. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Down the sideline he goes, and he gets this one down to the 24. 59 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here and get the half over with. Instead, we can get some points now.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half, but when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach? I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
Team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
19, 18, Rattler, 18, ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Whitfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Nice crack on 80.
Back to throw. Whitfield. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Okay, ready.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. Whitfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Now we need to get some yardage back. He got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
So a capper there with a pretty good first half.
And along the way, they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. 2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Whitfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds Golden. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
At the 43-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Off play action. Whitfield. They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by DeMarvion Overshow. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They begin with a carry for Blue. And Wayne slow materializing there as they get maybe a yard up to the 45.
You've got to be impressed by a defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Prescott now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Hey, kill. 47.
Prescott from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
19 light. Go.
To throw from his end zone. Whitfield. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Nothing fancy really on either side. They were just trying to punch it between the tackles, but could not get it done.
That felt very old schoolish, didn't it? Because we always talk about how we spread it out on offense nowadays and try and create some running lanes. That one was really tight. Go get it. A big pile of bodies. Didn't quite get there.
And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Terry McLaurin with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and he never like gets stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On 1st down, it's Blue. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They go again with Blue. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of yards here if they hope to move the chains. Prescott to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal, Dallas.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Here we go, Florida.
Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And the Vikings.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Pass her up. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Trap 60. Trap 60. Motion. Chase me.
Back to throw. Whitfield. That's going to be caught downfield by McClure. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60. Let's go. Hey, motion.
Operating from the gun. Whitfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a 1st down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. It's out. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. A time to see what this offense has left in the tank. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play here for Dallas. 59 yards.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Throwing, Prescott. And this one too low.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hey, kill. All right, here we go. Go to 54. All right, oh, yeah, you got it.
Prescott yet again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Yeah, pretty close. I took one. We go 47.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Unable to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Ready? 60 back. Cowboys. Ready?
Looking to throw. Whitfield. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Operating from the gun. Whitfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
68, Warriors 70. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. After we right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now Prescott. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Looking to throw. Prescott will swing this out to Blue. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Here's Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit out back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try not to stand before they're backed up even further.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. They'll let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
To throw from his end zone, Whitfield. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary.